Hi, so I got some questions. Well, I got a question about what it's like to work at Ulta Beauty Salon. So here's the thing. I signed a confidential contract with Ulta, so I don't know exactly what I can say, on YouTube. So I just decided to share my mistakes that I've made. Yes, I have been building a clientele. I've been with Ulta since September. I've had my license now for 2 years. Woo, 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 woo. And let me see. Okay, so one of the things that I would really suggest for people, stylists that are new, is to definitely look the part no matter what. Always keep your hair on point, your makeup nice. And like this, I put this makeup on today just to show you what my like daily makeup routine is. It's very simple, but it's fresh. And like only thing I'll do is switch up the lipsticks. If I don't feel like putting on eyeshadow and wing eye and all that kind of stuff. But definitely look the part no matter what. And another thing too, I find like when I'm hungry or thirsty, I have an attitude problem. And that's not good and it's not fair to my guests. So I would definitely say eat before you come to work, because your day could be so packed you might not get a chance to like take a break. So definitely those are two like really important things. And then but the most important thing is always be the professional. No matter what your coworkers are doing, you always need to be the professional, because no matter, it's not just about your guest that's in your chair, it's about the whole salon and the whole image of Ulta. But also people like people who are sitting in like your coworkers' chairs, they're watching you as well, especially you being new. And what I have experienced is a lot of people who have curly hair, they don't have too many choices as far as stylists, because a lot of stylists refuse to learn the hair and learn how to work with it. So there could be a woman in my coworker's chairs whose daughter has curly hair. And so she's watching everything I'm doing to see if I'm worth bringing her daughter to. And also another thing too is wear your own work. If you wear wigs all the time and weaves, let me see, I can say this, you're your own walking billboard. So don't always wear store brand wigs. If you do, or if you are a wig and weave wearer, do it yourself. You want to definitely promote your own work. That's really important, because like I said, a lot of people don't work with curly hair texture or kinky hair texture, at least here in the part of New Jersey that I live in. And so when they see curly hair, like this is crochet braids. But this is kind of my hair texture, but my hair texture is just a little bit tighter. I know how to maintain it. So when I'm getting compliments like, "Oh, I love your curls. How do you keep it doing this?" I know what to tell people what to buy. Unfortunately, the stuff that I do purchase from my own hair, and a lot of stuff I do my own, I make my own moisturizer and stuff like that, is not at Ulta. That's the only drawback I can say about Ulta, is that it doesn't have, like everywhere else, it doesn't have a large selection, or even a good selection for kinky tight curl hair. So, but knowing where they can go to get it is also key, because even though they might not sit in your chair that day, they will remember you. And I've had guests who I've helped out on the floor, and they've come to me, not that day. Sometimes I'm not even gonna lie to you, I forgot. I forgot even where I met. I'm like, their face look familiar. Where did I know these people from? But honesty. Now, when I first started, I was told to just sell. Just sell, just sell, just sell. Get people in your chair. Just make the money, make the money. I'm a woman of integrity, and that doesn't work for me. I was a single mother, so I know how to stretch $1. And as women, especially if we're mothers. It depends on your personality. But just to give you a little bit of background on me to show you my motivation and how I look at my guests, I look at them as myself. Women, we take the back burner on us sometimes, especially when we have a family to provide for. And so if I'm going to someone who is a professional and telling her my problems and she's recommending these products, I expect for her to be honest with me. Because what do you have to gain? What do you have to lose? This is my view, my point. So when someone's just throwing out products and because one, they don't want to talk to me, and they just trying to get me out of their face, and two, their motivation is just to make a sale. That doesn't work for me, and it's not fair. Anybody can look at commercials, you know what I mean, or go online and research something and buy it, and it doesn't work for them, and so they have a bunch of products on, at home. So that's another thing too to do, is to learn products. That is so important because you want your guests' hair, to be fabulous. You want them to be able to maintain it, and they will also promote you. I'm telling you the truth, they will also promote you, and that's how you're building your clientele as well. So definitely image is one, the way you talk, the way you listen, and then your actual talent. Now, I struggle with consultation because that's important as well. I always I don't know, for some reason I just get embarrassed asking a lot of questions, but hey, you have to ask a lot of questions in different ways. You ever been told, like, you're asking me the same question? Well, because I want the same answer, because I want to know how to perform what you need. And so honesty is so important, and your consultations, if you can achieve this look for that person, if it will look right on them, just take your time to do a really good, thorough consultation. And my problem was I always asked yes or no questions, because I'm like, okay, let me just hurry up and get this done, because first of all, I'm new, and I'm just trying to, got all kinds of stuff going in my head. I'm going too long on the timing, but I always like I said, I will ask questions of a yes or no, and that is not good. It's best to ask open-ended questions so they can talk back. And yes, you're going to get people say, oh, you're the professional, do whatever you want. I had this one woman who did that to me, and she was in a rush for time. This was a holiday party. She wanted to blow out, and she wanted to do her makeup. So, okay, fine. She showed me the dress, so I did just a simple blowout. She didn't have the voluptuous curls, but her hair, she was a mature woman. So, I did something. I just did a blowout, regular blowout. She hated it. It made a big scene. But she told me to do what I wanted. But I was going to go all out on her makeup. But, long story short, she went to another one of my coworkers. He actually took her over there because of the scene she was making. It was really, really, it was really embarrassing. But everyone heard her tell me to do what I want and this and that. So you just gotta be careful for that. So make sure you understand really not what the guests want, but what they don't want. That is the number one key. That way you'll have like a game plan of what not to do. Also, okay, so color correction. Whew, Lord have mercy. Hours and hours and hours of work. Do you know I spent probably like 3 to 4 hours on this girl's hair, didn't give her the results that she wanted, and forgot to give her a price quote at the beginning of the work and the time and all that kind of stuff. So I got screwed out of money. And actually, not only did I get screwed out of money, but she ran out of the store without paying and then made a whole big lie. So just be careful with that. And like when I say as far as being a professional, always clean up behind yourself. That's the number one thing. Like, it is so... Okay, let me just give you an example, and I'm going to end it here because I don't want to go over too long. When you're out on the floor and you're talking to guests and you're telling them about your services and what you can do, blah, 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 or you're just coming in for the day and you give your consultation and you go back to the sinks and they're filthy. The doors are open, the laundry is overflowing, and it just looks really gross. Like I said, I look at everything from how I want to be treated, how I would want to walk in and someone take care of me as far as a guest. And I've found out, it takes like not even a minute to rinse out the sink when you doing color. So many times I have been just like so frustrated because my coworkers, they're busy, they're running behind. Even when I'm running behind, and I run behind a lot because I'm like trying to, especially when it comes to color, honey, I'm trying to get everything colored. That gray, I'm trying to get it out your head. But even when I've been running behind and there's people, yes, they get upset. But you know what I tell them? I say, you know what, let me just clean up behind myself real quick for the next person, for my coworker, because that's rude. You want to be a professional all the time. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you hydrate, make sure you have enough sleep, make sure you leave your problems outside the doors, because it's not about you, it's about serving your guests. In a sense to where even though it is about your talent, you want them to praise you, not you praise yourself. So just stay humble, learn as much as you can, take as many classes as you can, always grow, stay hungry. This is a wonderful company to work for. They're going to give you every tool you need. It's how you use your tools. And that's what I've learned. I haven't even been there a year. And yes, I do have people calling requesting me. I'm able to make rebook people. But the one thing I had to do was get out of my own head. For some reason, I've always been hard-headed, always want to be Miss Independent. All my ladies is independent, throw your hands up at me. Okay, no, but seriously, girls, ladies, you can do it. And you're going to get frustrated. I work with a great, talented bunch of people who are patient, who's been in the game for a long time, who has like, even when I know I messed up and they're like, you know what, no, you did great. Because there's nothing that can't be corrected. If you mess up a haircut, it'll grow out. But be careful on your haircuts. But with color, you know what, it's something that you have to get in to learn. And learn as much as you can, do as much as you can. Don't say no. If someone walks in last minute, you want to leave, well, if you're tired, you're tired. You got other plans, you do. But take as many people as you can. Come early and stay late as long as you can, and you'll build a name for yourself. All right, so I hope this helps you guys. All right, have a good one. Oh, and these are crochet braids that I did on myself. This is the water wave. I'm actually loving this. I did this like Friday, and today is Sunday. But I'll just turn around so you can see. Okay. And if you want me to do like a tutorial on this, I will be more than happy to. Okay. Now,